Everybody,
Breathe.
getting this all set up for you. Welcome, welcome. It's just fucking yoga. Hello, everybody. Make sure the camera's a little straighter. These are recorded, so there we go. Welcome. It's just fucking yoga. I'm glad to be back on Saturdays. Gotta make sure I admit everyone in here. Got a good class. Heck yes. Appreciate you all coming on. So just a heads up, do what you can in class today. Don't fucking overdo shit. Listen to your body. All right. If you feel stretch and tension, that's amazing. But if you ever feel sharp pain in your practice, get the fuck out of the pose. Your body will tell you, sharp pain, no. This is going to be an hour-long class, maybe about a 10-minute meditation. You will sweat. It's going to be like this. You start out easy. We're going to take that plane off. We're going to fucking be flowing, and we're going to land that fucking plane. All right? So roll out your yoga mat. And if you have a block, awesome. Grab your block if you have one. If you don't, maybe order one if you're going to be taking yoga. But you can get by without class without a block, but it does help, especially if you're newer to yoga. Let's give some shout out. Shout out Cammie, Denise, Julie. What's up, Julie and Chris, Lauren, Melanie, and Thomas. Heck yeah. All right, let's do this. Just come to easy seat. The front of your mat, legs crossed. Eyes closed, palms either facing down on your knees. That's to give you some grounding, or facing up. All right. And just bring your awareness to your breath. Your natural breath, nothing to do or control. Checking in with your body, seeing how your body's feeling. Maybe ask yourself, how do I feel? So you're just sitting here, eyes closed, asking yourself, how do I feel? It's always good to just check in with yourself before a practice, because every day is different. Your body's different than yesterday. It's going to be different than tomorrow. So just checking in with yourself. Now start to take control of your breath. So match your inhales with your exhales, in through the nose, out through the nose. Giving yourself this permission for you, this time for you. And if you have anything heavy on your mind, just tell it to leave the room. Just actually see it walk out, leave the room. You can go stand in the hallway, you can go stand outside your house. This is your time. This is your hour. Or whatever you need. Then whenever you're ready, just come to the tabletop. Hands and knees, tabletop. It's a little bright. I'm just going to close this. Come onto your hands and knees, tabletop. Wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Index fingers pointed to the front of your mat here. Tops of the feet on the mat. And just inhale, look up, belly drops. Nice little cow. And then exhale, rounding the spine. Nose to chest, spine rounds like a Halloween cat. And then inhale, look up, belly drops. And exhale, round the spine. There you go. Take it a few on your own. Inhale, look up, exhale, round. We're just getting that stickiness out of the spine. Throwing on some music from DJ Taz Rashid. We're going to feel good today. All right? Taking that journey inside. Feeling the body. Keep it going. Your cat-cows looking up, rounding the spine. Paying attention to your spine. How does your spine feel? There we go. Maybe take some hip circles now. Circling out the hips. And I'll be asking you questions throughout class. Questions are a great way to get the subconscious mind to start thinking, to get out of your fucking routine, to get out of your comfort zone. You ask yourself questions like, how am I feeling? How does my spine feel? How does my body feel? You start to think about it. Maybe look over the left shoulder, look over the right shoulder. And taking any movements that you need to just get your body warm, get that stickiness, that nervous energy out of your system. Maybe some more cat-cows if you need it. We're taking our time today. We're going to flow, we're going to breathe, we're going to sweat, but we're going to take our fucking time. And the great thing is when you do it on Zoom, you can turn your fucking camera off and do whatever you want. You can be in Shavasana the whole time. It's all good. It's your practice. Come back to your tabletop. Neutral tabletop. Bring the fingertips around. We're going to stretch out those wrists. Very important that we stretch out the wrists. So bringing those fingertips towards the knees and then just rock back and forth. It's a great thing about yoga. It gets every nook and cranny in your body. Every fucking nook and cranny. There you go. Taking circles around those wrists, around the shoulders. Feeling good. There we go. Bring it back around. Bring it back around. Neutral tabletop. Kick out that left leg. Left leg goes long. Flex that left foot. Toe is pointed to the earth. So that left toe is pointed to the earth. Long line here. And if you'd like, extend the right arm forward, like you're shaking the person's hand in front of you. Core is engaged. Nice little balance pose. If you fall out of it, just get back into it. I'm not fucking grading you. It's okay. You all pass. So kicking and reaching, feeling that energy, long lines of energy in through that back foot. Shooting fucking laser beams out your right fingertips. There you go. Exhale, crunch it in. Right elbow, left knee. There we go. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, straighten it out. And on the exhale, reach for that back foot, if you like. And then try and kick that back foot. You can look out in front of you, or you look over that right shoulder. Feel that stretch in that left thigh. And exhale, bring it down. Neutral tabletop here. Kick that right foot out. Flex that right foot. Toes pointed to the earth. Like you're kicking your back window down. Now lift that left arm up. Feeling that balance. Core is engaged. Your eyes are open. You can gaze up the mat. You can gaze out in front of you. Shooting those fucking laser beams out your fingertips. Breathe. Exhale, crunch it in. Hold it here. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, reach for that back foot. Nice, slow, and gentle. Then you can kick that back foot. Feel that stretch in that right thigh. You can look out in front of you. You can look over that left shoulder, but you need a smile. There you go. I'm going to make you smile at least once in class today. You don't have to, but you should. Highly suggested. Set it down. Walk the hands slightly in front of you, tuck the toes, send the hips high. Come into your first downward facing dog. So you're pressing into the hands, pressing into the feet. You're making an A shape with the body. And maybe walk out your downward facing dog. Bend one knee straight opposite. Walk it out. You're making that A shape. So if you need to bend the knees to do that, bend the knees. If your heels touch the mat, awesome. If they don't, eventually they will. I've been practicing for a while, and my heels still don't touch the fucking mat. And the more I practice, the more I don't give a fuck. Because you meet your practice where your body is. It's not the other way around. So let the head hang, gaze at the upper thighs. And then let's shift it forward, coming into high plank. So this shows you where your length of your downward facing dog is. So when you shift into high plank, the wrist should be under your shoulders. Make your adjustments and then shift it back to your downward facing dog. Just see how that feels. At your length, just breathe. Inhale, come high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Tippy toe to the front of your mat. Come into a forward fold. Feet are shoulders distance apart. And you're just hanging. Bending the knees, grabbing opposite elbows. So you're just hanging right here. You can rock back and forth. I'm telling you, your spine is going to be happy as fuck today. But if you do have any lower back issues, maybe ease off on this. Hands can come to the tops of the thighs. Ease off on this. This is a little tough on your lower back if you have lower back problems. So grab opposite elbows, just sway side to side, bend the knees. Just allow the blood to just seep to the top of your head. And then switch elbows. Whichever elbow is on top, switch it out. So you're stimulating the kidneys and the liver here, and you're fucking lowering your blood pressure. So the whole world needs this pose right now. Fucking relax, especially me. Release the hands down to the mat. Take a bind behind. Take a bind behind. Interlace the fingers. Bend the knees. Just press the hands up. Let the head hang. Opening up those shoulders, especially if you're sitting in an office all day. And then exhale, release it. Hands down. All we're going to do here is just lift the torso halfway. Halfway lift, flat back. Hands over the shins or the earth. All right? I'm just giving you different options. You can take whatever option you'd like. Neck is long, eyes are open, gazing at the mat. All right? Exhale, down. Inhale, rising up to the sky. Reach for that sunshine. Hands meet. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Let's just stand here for a little bit. Keep your eyes open. Focus out in the horizon. Hands pressed together. Feet are firmly rooted in the ground. Let's just give some gratitude that we can stand fucking today. How awesome is that? We can stand on our 2 feet. We got our body. We got our minds. We could navigate onto Zoom. Come take this fucking class. How awesome is that? Woo! Some good shit right there. Gratitude. Arms come out to the side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rising up to the sky, reach for it, hands meet. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. So you're building up the heat a little bit. You might start to sweat a little bit. That's very, very good. But remember, listen to your body. Let's flow it out a little bit. Arms come out to the side. Inhale, reach it up, maybe a back bend. Exhale, diving it down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rising up to the sky, reach for that sunshine. Exhale, bring it back to your heart space. Oh yeah, let's do that one more time. Arms come out to the side on an inhale, reach it up, back bend. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Now plant the hands, step the left foot back, runner's lunge. Just like you're about ready to start a race. But fuck racing, I'm not gonna run. Back knee comes down. Untuck that back toe. Arms come up, low crescent here. And then just rock it back and forth on that front. Maybe bring your hands to your hips if you'd like. And just rock it back and forth. You feel that stretch in that inner groin, that stretch in that right thigh, opening up the hips a little bit. And then now you can bring your arms up. And keep that right knee over this right ankle. All right. And if your back knee, maybe it's feeling some pain on your mat, you can always grab a blanket and put it under your left knee or get a thicker mat. Just keep your arms high, shoulders relaxed, core is engaged, and your jaw is fucking relaxed. I want you to notice in class, are you clenching your fucking jaw? Don't do that. Doesn't make any pose you're doing any better if you're clenching your jaw. All right, from here, right arm goes back, left arm forward. Nice little twist. And find your edge on your twist. This is the first twist we're taking in class, okay? So maybe your twist is like right here, or you're just barely going back. That's fine. Don't compare your practice to other people. You just meet your practice where your body's at. Gaze over the right shoulder. There we go. Inhale, arms come high. Then on an exhale, we're just gonna hinge it back. Shift the hips back, front leg straightens. As the front leg straightens, your heel comes on the mat, your pinky toes are flexing. You can walk this left knee back a little bit to get deeper into your half split here. And I'm not the most flexible person, and it's okay. And if you're not the most flexible person either, it's all fucking good. But you can still feel the back of your right leg engaged here. You can still feel it stretching. Flexing these pinky toes, trying to get it to the forehead. And you're not really rounding the spine here. You're trying to get those pinky toes towards the forehead there. You can feel that more in the back of that right leg, that stretch. All right, inhale, rebend, come back to your runner's lunge. So your runner's lunge. Exhale, step the right foot back, high plank now. High plank, high push-up, long lines of energy. Hands are pressed into the mat like you're ripping the fucking mat. All right, you're pressing the hands like you're ripping the mat, like you're tearing the mat. And your elbows, right here, your elbows start to point forward. These are your eyes of the elbows, they point forward to the mat. That's how you're ripping the fucking earth away. I get it. Every time we're in high plank, the yoga teacher just starts fucking talking so much. You're like, will you please stop talking? I get it. But just breathe here. Neck is long, eyes down at the mat, eyes open. This helps with your focus. This helps with your concentration. Come onto the knees, untuck the toes, onto the chin. Press in the hands, lift the chest, nice little baby cobra. And exhale, come down onto the chin. Press into the hands, come up into a cobra. So you straighten the arms, but elbows slightly bent. You can gaze out in front of you, you can look up. If you look up, sometimes your spine starts to crack, that's okay. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips high, come into your downward facing dog. Making that A shape with the body. You can always come forward, check your length in your high plank, make sure your wrists are under the shoulders, and then shift it back. All right, inhale high on the toes, exhale, look forward, bend the knees. Hop or step, front of the mat, big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rising up to the sky, reach for it. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. How are you feeling? Arms come out to the side. Inhale, reach it up. Take your back bend. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. There we go. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands plant. Step the right foot back, runner's lunge. All right, like you're about ready to start a race. Runner's lunge. Fuck that race. Back knee comes down. Untuck that back toe. Arms come high. Low crescent. Rock it back and forth on that left knee. Hands can always come to the hips. You're just feeling that stretch in that left groin. It's just so good for the hips. There we go. Now come to a neutral low crescent. Left knee over this left ankle. You always want to stack joints. So left knee over left ankle. Arms are high. And your eyes are open. You're gazing out in the horizon. Shoulders relaxed. From here, all we're doing, exhale, twisting left. Left arm goes back, right arm forward. Gazing over that left shoulder. Nice little twist in the spine. Nice little stretch in the hips. Body's gonna feel so fucking good after class. There we go. Come back to center, arms come high to the sky. Exhale, hinge it back. Straighten the front leg, hands come down. Maybe walk that back knee. Slide it back a little bit. Nice little half split, flexing that left foot. So that left heel into the mat, left foot flexed. Fingertips are on the mat here. And you're just trying to reach the forehead to those pinky toes. Try not to round the spine so much, like not trying to get the forehead to the knee, but trying to get that forehead to those pinky toes. There you go. And you can feel that stretch in the back of the left leg. And you're breathing. There we go. Inhale, rebend, come back to your runner's lunge. Step the left foot back, exhale. High plank. I'm gonna show you how to do a chaturanga. If you know how to do a chaturanga, fuck yeah. If you don't, show you right here. So you're in high plank. You exhale, you hug in the arms, you lower down halfway. So you hug in the arms. Come onto the tops of the feet. Inhale, press into the hands, lift the chest. You're on the tops of the feet, shins are lifted. This is your up dog. Or you can come onto your knees and come into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right? It's called the vinyasa. Let's try it again. Go forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down your chaturanga. You can come onto the knees all the way down. Inhale to your up dog. Or you're on tops of the feet, shins lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. This is a faster paced class than the Thursday class. Keeping it on my schedule. So I'll be having 2 classes a week. Thursday, release the fucks. Saturday, it's just fucking yoga. There we go. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Hop or step, front of the mat. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rising up, reach it up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Let's do it 1 breath per movement now. Arms come out to the side. Inhale, reach it up. Take a back bend. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands plant, step the left foot back, back knee comes down. Inhale, reaching up, low crescent. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, bring it up to center, arms high. Exhale, hinge it back, front leg straightens. You're in your half split. Take your time. If I'm going too fast, just take your time. Inhale, come back to your runner's lunge. Exhale, step that right foot back, high plank. Inhale, lower down your chaturanga, hugging in those arms. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Here we go, let's go right into it. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Hop or step, front of the mat, big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, rising up to the sky, reach for it. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Arms come out to the side. Inhale, reach it up. Back bend gets deeper every time. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, right foot steps back, runner's lunge, back knee comes down. Arms come up. Oh yeah, exhale, you twist it to the left, you smile. Okay, no more smiling. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Shift those hips back. You're gonna be like, Yogi Bryan's making me smile. You're in your half split here. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Exhale, lower down your chaturanga. You lower down. You inhale, press into the hands, your up dog. Or your downward, and then downward facing dog. Here we go. Take a child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. Sinking your hips back, forehead on the mat. Great fucking job, yogis.
Is a state of mind.
Forehead on the mat, you're just chilling, you're just connected to the ground. Asking yourself, how do I feel? Just giving yourself time here. Breathe, reset. How do I feel? Whenever you're ready, pressing into the hands. Toes tuck. Come to your downward facing dog. You lift those hips. Very important to listen to your body. Even as a yoga teacher, I've learned that fucking hard lesson this week. You gotta listen to your fucking body. Very important. Your body will tell you what the fuck is up. Your body needs rest, give your body rest. Okay, inhale high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Hop or step, front of your mat, big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, sweep the arms through, bend the knees, Utkatasana, fierce pose. I like to call it Utka fucking Tasana. So you feel like you're sitting on the edge of a chair. Your core is engaged, your arms come higher, you sink deeper. You find the comfort in the discomfort. You're like, what the fuck does that mean? Find the comfort in the discomfort. You just come back to the present moment. You feel the comfort, you feel the discomfort. You notice that it's temporary. You sink a little deeper. There we go. Now it's over. Exhale, chest down, airplane wings. Inhale all the way up, take a back bend, nice counter stretch. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, left foot back. You're in your high plank. Exhale, lowering it down your chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, right leg high. Flex that foot, toes pointed to the earth. Exhale, step that foot behind the right thumb. Back heel comes flat. Inhale, coming up. Warrior one. All right, you're in warrior one here. Right knee over right ankle. Back leg straight. Back foot about a 45 to 60 degree angle. I know you're like, Yogi Bryan, I fucking didn't even like geometry in high school. You're fucking giving me all these angles. I get it. But at least it's important to know where your feet are at. You build this pose from the ground up. It's like a nice foundation. Your arms are high. Your hips are square. So maybe get that left hip forward. Just like you got two pistols on your hips. They're water guns. Relax. And just hold this here. Breathe. Eyes are open. I say this over and over again because it's true. Your body is your subconscious mind. So whenever you hold a pose like this, especially a warrior one with your arms up in the air, this gives you more self-confidence. It gives you more courage. But then you get a little too cocky. I feel it. So then you put your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, hands behind you. Exhale, dive it down. Now you're in your humble warrior because you're getting too cocky. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I know I was. So your chest is to the left of your right knee and you're pressing those arms up. You're holding it here. You're feeling it here. You're finding the comfort and the discomfort, meaning you're feeling this shit. Not worried about what you're going to do next. Just feel this discomfort and find the comfort in it. There you go. Inhale, coming up. Back to your warrior one. Arms come high. Your legs are probably burning. I get it. Exhale, hands come down. Step that right foot back. High plank. Exhale, lowering it down your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's get that left side. Inhale, left leg up. Flex that left foot. Exhale, step it through. Back heel comes down, arms come up. Warrior one. Same shit. Left knee over left ankle. Back leg straight. Hips are square, arms are high. You're feeling those feet planted into the ground. Arms are high. Shoulders relaxed. Love can heal everything. Fucking can. Keep it up. Breathe. Remember, stretch and tension is okay. It's good. Sharp pain's bad. If you feel sharp pain, get the fuck out of it. You're warriors here. You're courageous, self-confident. You're going to crush today. You're going to fucking crush it today. Okay, I got a little too cocky. Let's do the humble warrior. Grab the awkward thumb. Awkward thumb on top. Interlace those fingers. Dive it down. So dive that chest down. To the right of that left leg. Keeping the legs where they're at, just like they were before. Feel the burn. Find the comfort and the discomfort. It's only temporary. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands come down. Step the left foot back, high plank. Exhale, lower it down your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Just to reset. And then we're going to do that 1 breath per movement just 1 time. All right, let's do this. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, look forward, bend the knees. Hop or step from the mat. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, Uka fucking Tasana. Feeling like you're sitting on the edge of a chair. Exhale, chest down, airplane wings. Inhale, all the way up, back bend. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, left foot goes back, right foot goes back, high plank. Exhale, lowering it down your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, flex that foot. Exhale, step it through behind the right thumb. Back heel flat. Lift the torso, lift the arms. Warrior one. Hands come back behind you. Interlace those fingers. Exhale, down. Humble. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, hands down. Step it back. Vinyasa, lowering it down your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Back heel flat. Bring it up. Warrior one. You're fucking courageous. Exhale, hands come behind. Interlace those fingers. Exhale, dive it down. Humble. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, down. Step it back. Take your vinyasa, lowering it down your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch, sink it back. How the fuck do I feel? Probably sweaty right now. Probably breathing deeply. Embrace it. Give your body what it needs. Your heart needs to pump sometimes. Got to break that sweat daily. Yin and yang. Come to your downward facing dog when you're ready. Then from here, just walk the hands to meet the feet. Walk the hands to meet your feet. And your feet are hip distance apart. 2 fist distance, right here, 2 fist distance between your feet. Your hips aren't that big. Index finger, middle finger wraps around the big toe. Okay, wraps around the big toe. Elbows out to the side. Look here, elbows out to the side. Bend the knees. Hang. Let the head hang, feeling like a magnet is pulling the crown of your head to the fucking ground. Elbows out to the side. Hang. Try and straighten out the legs. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs and feel that length in the spine. Giving your vertebra space. Elbows out to the side. Hang. Breathe. Try and straighten out the legs more. Stretch and tension's good. Exhale, release it. Release it. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold it down. Now bring this hand, bottom of the hand, all the way under the foot, if you can, up to the wrists. Same thing, elbows come out to the side, bend the knees, hang, try and straighten out the legs. This is such a great stretch for your spine, great stretch for the back of the legs. Elbows out to the side. And slowly release. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, down. Inhale, all the way up. All the way up, reach for it, look up. Exhale, bring it down. Just stand here for a little bit. Just let the sweat drip off our face. There we go. Let's fuck with our balance a little bit, all right? So just bring your weight into that right leg. Hands on the hips. Left foot just kickstands. It's like a kickstand, like a bike to that right leg. And then just bring this left foot below or above the knee. So you can grab your foot, maybe bring it above. Hands come to heart center. This is your tree pose. If you fall out of it, just get back into it. I'm not grading you, it's okay. You're a yogi if you fall out of it. And just pick something about 5 feet in front of you to focus on. Just pay attention to your breath. Just try and find your balance here. What I've noticed is my balance is a lot better if my life is more in balance. Like if my house is clean or a little bit more organized with my shit. If you fall out of it, just get back into it. For an extra challenge, close your eyes. If you close your eyes, just visualize the room. It's hard, just an extra challenge. And then come back down. Shake out both legs. We're just checking our balance today, that's it. It's a good way to see where you're at in your life. You check your balance. And then shift it into that left leg. Bring the right leg, kickstand it, hands to the hips. And then bring it up. Try and balance here. Hands come to heart center. Find your focal point. A great way to practice your balance, my teacher taught me, is whenever you're standing in a line, just come up into a tree pose whenever you're standing in a line. If you fucking do that, now with COVID, if you're going out anywhere. But yeah, just pop into a tree pose. If you're just standing around, and you'll work on your balance. Promise you it'll work. Maybe grow your branches. Or maybe your cactus. There we go. But don't be hard on yourself if you keep falling out, if your balance is a little wobbly. It's just where you're at today. And then come back down, shake out the legs. Shake out the legs. Inhale, arms come high to the sky. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, walk it forward. You know what time it is, coming onto the belly, onto the chin. If you've taken my class before, do this every class. This is resting bitch face relief. Right cheek on the mat, arms out to the side. Eyes are closed. And just get all that tension, all that RBF, all that resting bitch face that you carry throughout your day, throughout your week, in your face, and just release it into the ground. Just such a good release that you have this earth, this ground, that you can release this energy into. And you don't have to hold on to it anymore. Release that RBF into the ground, into the earth. Just surrender. Such a great stretch of the neck too, the spine. You got all that RBF, release it down to the ground. And let's get the other side. Just switch sides, left cheek on the mat. And just allow that earth, that ground, just like a vacuum, just pulls all that RBF out of your face, out of that left cheek, all that tension, all those Yelp reviews you wanted to write, all that holiday stress that you're keeping in your face, just send it down to the fucking earth. Toughest part of class is already done. You made it. You're good. Smooth sailing. Release all that resting bitch face out of your left cheek. And then come back to the chin, forearms on the mat, and then just lift the chest, coming up into Sphinx pose. I always check if I lose anyone after the RBF relief. Especially if I get new students. Sometimes I scare them. It happens, you know. So you lift the chest, you're gazing out in front of you, and maybe you smile. This is part of the RBF relief. You know, that's the one thing I learned also, is you're not for everyone. You can't please everyone. Especially around the holidays, you can't fucking please everybody, family. Just gotta let them live their life. You can only do you. So in your Sphinx pose here, your forearms are on the mat, palms facing down, your chest is lifted, and you feel the stretch on your spine, especially the lower back. And it's kind of releasing all the tension in your lower spine that you hold on to throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your year. And then slowly come down. Hands under your shoulders, zip up the legs. So your legs are tight, zipped up. And then press into the hands, come up into a cobra. One last cobra, looking up if you can. Elbows slightly bent. And then exhale, come into child's pose with your knees together if you'd like. You can bring your knees out wide. How the fuck do you feel? Slowly come up back to your tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Take some cat-cows here. Just notice how your body feels from when you first took these cat-cows. Your spine is probably open or loose. Feeling good, all that nervous shit. Your body's out. Sit on your heels. And then just come onto the hands, tuck the toes, and then just sit on your toes. So you're sitting on your heels, but your toes are tucked. So nice little stretch on your toes. I fucking told you yoga gets every nook and cranny of the body. When you go lift weights, are you doing this with your toes? And our feet are so important. We got to get a lot of arthritis in our feet. But when we do shit like this, it helps our feet, it helps our toes. Our feet and our hands are so important. So feel that tension. Remember, if it's sharp pain, just get out of it. But feel that tension. This doesn't feel good. 3, 2, 1. Coming onto the hands, tap the feet. Tap the feet. My neighbors below are like, what the fuck is he doing? And let's come up onto a seat. Come up onto a seat, legs crossed. Sitting tall. Inhale, arms come high. We'll do some nice little twists here. Exhale, twisting to the right. And you can pick any one of these poses, any one of these asanas, and you can do it while you watch Netflix. You don't have to do a full hour class to do yoga. Some of my best yoga sessions have been me watching Netflix, opening up my fucking hips, or doing a pose like this. And you just hold it for a couple minutes and do it each side. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, other way, over to the left. Right hand, left knee, left arm goes back. So utilize what you're doing throughout your day. If you're gonna go on a Netflix binge, do some yoga. Make it productive. Your body will be fucking happy instead of just sitting there. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, press the hands down. Walk the hands behind you, fingertips pointed to the glutes. Press into the hands, press in the feet, lift the hips. There we go. Slowly come down. Switch out the legs. Whichever leg was on top. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, twist it to the right. Yeah, so no class next Thursday, but class Saturday, so next Saturday. Make sure you take care of yourself on the holidays. You're celebrating Christmas. Make sure you take care of yourself. Inhale, arms come high to the sky. Exhale, other way. Do some yoga. Meditate a little bit. Remember, it's just fucking the holidays. Just one day. Inhale, arms come high to the sky. Exhale, press it down. Hands come behind you, fingertips pointed to the glutes, pressing the hands, pressing the feet, lift the hips. Exhale, bring it down. Legs out in front of you now. Staff pose. Zip up the legs, hands to the side. Sitting tall. All right. Feet in, together, knees wide. Butterfly. Baddha Konasana. Hands come behind you. Press into the hands. Lift the hips. Bring the hips closer to your heels. And then bring the feet around. Hands are around the feet like a book. Elbows into the thighs. You open up the hips a little more. Such a good hip opener. We hold a lot of shit, a lot of emotions in our hips. And when I first started practicing yoga, I was like, yeah, fucking right. We don't hold anything in our hips. Until you're doing yoga one day and you start to fucking cry out of nowhere. Even if you're a dude, it happens. And that's normal. We hold a lot of repressed shit in our hips. That psoas muscle is pretty intense. Our deepest muscle in our core. Keep open up those hips, shoulders relaxed. There we go. Bring the knees together, legs out long. Remove away the meat from the seat. We're setting up for a seated forward fold here. So you just move away the meat from the seat. It's pretty much spreading your butt cheeks. I'll just fucking say it. If that feels awkward to you, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's what you do. Because then you sit down firmer. You're not like sitting on your ass fat. Arms come high. Exhale, hinge forward. See, I can't say this stuff in like a studio class. That's why I love teaching on Zoom. To be all PG when I'm at a studio. When you're just really like, just move your fucking ass fat. And you just rounding the spine, relaxing the neck, shoulders relaxed. I honestly have no clue what I'm going to say before class, so I have to rewind that and play it again. But I record all these, so I throw them on my on-demand online if you ever want to watch them. Check it out. So same thing here, just like you're standing, this lowers your blood pressure. This is basically like a standing forward fold, but you're seated. Blood pressure lowers, kidneys, liver stimulated. And slowly come up, come onto your back. When you're onto your back, knees into the chest, giving yourself a hug. And taking circles with your knees. Take it the other direction. And then get the legs up in the air, waterfall. Grabbing the backs of the legs. Just keeping the legs up in the air. I talk about this pose a lot in the class. It's probably redundant if you've taken my class before, but this pose is so fucking important. If you never do anything else in your practice, but you do this pose 2 minutes a day, this will change your life, help you sleep, helps with restless leg syndrome. It's an antidepressant, anti-anxiety. And all it is just throwing your legs up the wall. This is the healing shit right here. And then bring your feet down. Feet on the mat, knees high. We're going to set up for a bridge pose. If you know how to do it, you can just go into it. If you don't know how to do it, that's why you're taking the class. It's all good. So your feet are down, knees are high, your feet are hip distance apart. Fingertips reach and touch the heels. They should be able to just barely touch the heels. Okay, palms facing down. Press the shoulders back. So there's no excess skin on your shoulders. And then you press into the feet, you lift the hips. Your bridge. You feel like you're hugging a tennis ball with your thighs. Your thighs are engaged. Your glutes are firm, but you're not clenching your glutes. You're not a fucking tight ass. Firm glutes, not clenched. Palms facing down. This is such a good back bend. This gives you energy throughout your day. Slowly come down. Windshield wiper the knees. And then take another bridge if you like. Press on the feet, lift the hips, shoulders press back. Maybe take a bind underneath if you'd like. You just take a bind if you'd like. That's just the option. You can try it out. And slowly come down. Windshield wiper the knees. Knees come into the chest. Knees come to the armpits. Grab the outer corner of your feet. We're in happy baby. It's happy baby. It's not called sad baby. I don't want any sad babies today. Happy baby, rocking back and forth. And then whenever you're ready, legs long, arms long. Setting up for our final pose here. Legs long, arms long, eyes closed. This is your final pose. You're just allowing your body to settle, allowing your body to sink into the earth. Reaping the benefits of your practice today. Whole body relaxing. Whole body surrenders. Breath is steady. Whole body relaxes. Your eyes sink to the back of your skull. Shavasana. do I feel? Listen to your body. Start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Taking movements with the body, noticing the body. And circles with the hands, circles with the feet, maybe head rock side to side. Listening to your body today, allowing your body to tell you what it needs throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout this holiday season, throughout this end of the year. How do I feel? Arms overhead, toes tuck, extra long. Extra long stretch here. And then bring the feet down on the mat, knees high. Make your way to one side. Extend your arm. Use it as a pillow. Nice little fetal asana. Just know your body talks to you. It'll tell you what it needs. Most of the time it's subtle. Most of the time it's soft. And listen to that soft, subtle voice in your body before it fucking yells at you and tells you to slow the fuck down. Coming up to easy seat, legs crossed. Spine straight, chin slightly tucked. Here, hands come to heart center, eyes closed. Just take some time to breathe here. Take some time to settle. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning or this evening, wherever you're from. I appreciate it so much. Have a great fucking day. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Asking yourself, how do I feel today and throughout your week? Listen to your body. Appreciate you all. Throw it in the chat. Thank you so much. I'll have this recorded. I'll put it on my on-demand. But yeah, I wish you all Merry Christmas if you're celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you're celebrating. Wish you all the best. Have a great freaking time with your family. Enjoy it. But asking yourself, how do I feel? So